Hockey Skills Week 5, Ball Carry at Speed and Target Passing.
Okay, so for our next practice, you will need 5 cones, or 5 rolled up pairs of socks, 5 objects, completely up to you. 2 balls, it can be 2 tennis balls, 2 hockey balls. Again, that's up to you and whatever equipment you have at home. Okay, the 2 balls, we're going to start on the middle cone. Okay, so you've got 5 cones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 balls will start in the middle. This practice is all about dribbling with the ball and can we stop the ball under control nice and quickly, okay? Also, it has an element of agility in because you need to be turning quickly to then go back and retrieve the next ball, okay? As you would if you lose possession of the ball in hockey, you would have to turn quickly, react to that and jump back to then try and defend, okay? So, this is how it's going to work. You will get the first ball and take it to the first cone and stop it dead. The second ball, take it back to the first cone there. You go back to here, take it back on another one, back to here, take it back on another one. So at the minute both balls should be on the outside cones, okay? You then go and get the other ball, bring it back to the next one, stop it dead. Okay, bring it back in, stop it dead. Final turn there, and then bring it back in. All the way until both balls are back into the middle. Okay, obviously the quicker you can do that, the better. By all means have practice. The more you practice, the quicker you will get. It's all about can we turn our stick over the ball to stop it dead under control. Okay, so from open stick, turn it over and reverse. So we might even go reverse stick carry, turn it over onto our open stick. I'd like you to do that, have 30 seconds rest and repeat that 5 times.
Complete 5 times with a 30-second rest in between each go.
Ready? Let's go. First one. Okay, nice and quick. 30 seconds rest, repeat 5 times. Remember, stay in control of the ball at all times. Really good skill to be able to stop it dead by the cone.
Speed Dribble Challenge. How quickly can you dribble between the 8 cones?
Okay, so for our next practice, we are going to look at speed dribble, okay? So how quickly you can carry the ball, glue to your stick around some objects. As you can see on the floor, we have used some chocolate heroes. So I'm going to start at the whisper at this end, okay? Usually it's a 10 by 5, okay, grid with 4 sort of cones or chocolates in the middle, okay? If you haven't got this much room, you can make this a lot smaller. It's completely up to you. But you will only need 8 chocolates or 8 objects, okay? So make yourself a square on the outside, and then you need to put 4 chocolates in the middle, okay? So what you can do is have a practice of this, and then once you've had a practice, time yourself, okay? And then maybe if you beat your time in the second go, you can reward yourselves by eating the chocolate. So I'm going to start the whisper, go up, okay, all the way back, through the chocolates, then back through the chocolates, all the way up, nice and close to chocolate, and sprint finish. Okay, that's 1 time through. So you need to time yourselves, attempt it again, and if you manage to beat your score, which I reckon I will, you can reward yourself with some chocolate.
Target Passing, Open Stick and Reverse.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to accuracy of our passing, okay? We're just going to use a push pass or a split slap. So you want to place a cone or some tape on the floor or an object about 2 to 3 metres away from the wall. Okay, it doesn't have to be a wall, you just need 2 cones or 2 objects to give yourself a target. The minute my target's probably about 80 centimetres roughly wide. Okay, you can start wider if you like. And then what we're going to do is once we've got 10 passes accurately through the cones, we're going to move back. We're going to keep the target the same width, okay? But we're going to move the cone back to make it a little bit more difficult. You need a little bit more power on your passing, okay? If you touch the cones with the ball, it doesn't count, so you wouldn't count that one. Once you've got 10, that's when we then start to move back, okay? Cones might get in the way, so ideally a piece of tape on the floor would be a little bit better. Okay, we ready? We're going to push from our back foot through to our front foot. So from this position here, through. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if you notice all of them went through the gate, it didn't hit the cones, okay? So what we want to do now is move a little bit further back, and then we're going to do the same thing. Once you've got 10, move it further back. The other way of making this more difficult is make your target smaller. Okay, so maybe about 30 centimetres. Stay at the same distance. Okay, again, if it touches the cone, it doesn't count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, touch the cone. So reset it. Okay, I'm on 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again, I can make my target smaller or keep moving backwards. All right. What you can move on to then is reverse passing. So if you want to do that on your reverse stick, okay, passing it through the gate, you can do. All right, a little bit more difficult. So if you want to try and maybe make your gate a little bit bigger, okay. Remembering we're just turning onto our reverse in this position here, and then we're just pushing through, okay? Remember, try and get your stick going towards your target. If we go from here to here, it's obviously going to go off in that direction, especially if we open up our body. And if we go from here to here, it's going to go off in that direction. So make sure that your stick follows through to your target if you're doing it on your reverse, okay? So give it a go and keep practicing.
Try to make 10 successful passes between a gate before you move on. Harder, make the gate smaller or move further away. And try to practice using your open stick and passing on your reverse.